Okay guys, here is the final tour of my craft room. So on the back of my door, I have all kinds of different things. Eyelets, threads, um, just random stuff. Thin ribbons, and then my ironing board. Hanging on this wall, I have all of my paper punches. And then up top is the rarely used or the overstock office supplies. So I have staples and paper clips up there, rolls of tape. This is my eyelet and hole punch stuff. Decorative paper clips, which I have another one down here that fell. Decorative scissors, overflow scissors, markers, pencils, color pencils, date stamper, and more punches. And then I use these racks down here when I dye fabric, so I can hang it up there to dry. Overflow glue. Da, 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 da. This is still a mess. It's probably always going to be a mess. Storage down there. This cross-stitch shelf. Sorry. This is cross-stitch stuff. That's crochet stuff. This is my cross-stitch shelf. All of my books. Up here is my diamond painting stuff. And a little bit of overflow of my cross-stitch. Storage up there. Much needed organization. But I did get my bottom shelf cleared off. So that is a box of scraps that are too big to throw away, too small to make journals of. Paper for stamping, like strips. And then these are my numbers that I use for that. This box is paper that needs to be dyed. Here's all my books. And then down in the very bottom is my dots for my diamond paintings, that my overflow stuff. These two boxes are my, I don't know what's in there. I need to go through them, make projects, do whatever with them. This needs to go in here. Pile of stuff that just needs to go somewhere. All my inks. And this is where I keep my remote or my mouse from my computer. This is the remote for, must have turned that off. My remote for my camera. My remote for my TV goes here. So when all of this is covered, I can't get to any of my stuff. My ink daubers, my glue caddy, tools and supplies. You guys very rarely ever get to see this back here. Let me zoom back out. This is a 15-hole shoe caddy. And as you can see, it is full of supplies of all kinds. Bias tape, CD sleeves, pharmacy bags, rubber gloves, signature sheets. This is ribbon with wax seal on them. My stamps, various stuffs. Oops, something fell out, is blocking me. Do have this. This is kind of leftover paint way down there. It's like overflow stuff. My Sizzix. Random stuff. So I got bells, elastic, bias tapes, bags, index cards. Most, quote unquote, most of that is labeled. overflow fabric. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? Lots and lots of buttons. Homemade alcohol inks up there. Let me come over here. This is little mini journals. Some stamps, some cutouts. Stuff that just doesn't really have a place. Same here. This is paper that doesn't have its own designation. My paper making decals. This is cut out pieces of cardstock. And this is all lace and fancy fabrics. More lace. More lace. I'm not going to bend down to the last two drawers, but trust me, there's more lace down there. I bought 32 of these off of Temu. And so far I have this many filled. So I need to go through and start labeling them before I forget what's all in them. This is all envelopes. All envelopes. With the exception of my two little butterflies. Excuse the drill. That cubby is like old fabrics. Then we have threads and little bunny feet. Maps. And these are Japanese journals. They're handwritten. They're like English, like studying English books. Oh, I will bend and pick that up since I did. Whew. My Ranger Rick magazines. I got at an auction. My childhood. Most of my bling is in here. It's the sparkly shiny stuff. Yeah, this kind of stuff. Oh, we got some stuff that doesn't belong in here. I have a special place for my homemade paper. I also have, ooh, there's something in that bag because I have a designated place for paper bags too. These are completed journals. This is 2 layers deep. Same with this one. Completed journals. Completed journals. And then this box is completed mini journals. Down here we have pre-made pockets, pre-made tags and belly bands, all of my heat embossing stuff. And then down there we got zippers, belts, more scrap fabric. This is a personal cabinet, and then cross stitches down there on the very bottom. Up here we have book covers that I've torn apart. Pink and yellow cardstock. These are cut out pieces that I got off of, I ordered them off of Marketplace. So it's all kinds of different colors, but they're cut in many different shapes. There's lots of colors in there. I use these for die cutting a lot. Business forms, business forms, business forms, business forms. This is my glue pages. Extra rags for wiping my hands. Paper that's supposed to be in a different spot. Inks and paints go in those 2 cubbies. Extra paper, whoops. Piano rolls is down there underneath the dollhouse. This is brown paper. Mostly chewy, but some from my husband's work. And then those bottom 2 is legal size paper. I'm going to have a seat over here. We have baseball cards, tags, and all my backup glue, my overflow glue. Okay, now we spin. Move over here. I've got rolls of paper up there. I have my sticker maker. Some random organizational stuff. Come down to all the scrapbook paper. That's what started it all. Is that right there? And I come down here and I've got computer paper that's been dyed or not. Ring bound paper, envelopes. These are like dividers, which I'll cut these little plastic things off. Cut the plastic whole part off at the end and just use the paper. That's the only reason I saved them. Paper, 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 and guess what? More paper. And then we come over here, we got more paper. Some of this is stuff that's been completed. These are my collage books. These are different kinds of pockets, templates. See, I've got stuff that I've got dyed paper here that needs to go over there. I still need to do some organizing. I obviously, like for that drawer, desperately still needs to be organized. Shoe boxes. Most of them are labeled. Stickers and stamped images. And then we come here, we got stamps. This is my craft room stuff. So this is like my extra sanding blocks, my ink, that kind of stuff. More fabric scraps, cards, and envelopes, just because I have nowhere to put those for right now. This is more scrap paper to be stamped on. Strips of fabric for doing ties on tags, ties around journals. Packaging. This entire drawer is full of packaging. And then down here is ribbons. All right, we're going to come back over here. Ooh. Top drawer. Feathers, paintbrushes, pencils, empty. And then my personal stuff. Muscle stuff, tension balls, lotion, my inhalers, blah, 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 blah. These are pre-cut die cuts. They go all the way back. It used to be in one of those containers up there, but since I've bought so many dies, I've had to change plans. So this got moved into here so that I can have the other art bin. These are book pages that have been backed with a solid coffee die, so they're ready for, you know, tags or whatever. Tags, journal cards. This bottom drawer has all of my goodies for decorating. My iron is in here. But like the book corners are in here. The binder clips are in here. So this is more about covers. This is my box of cardboard with some extra stuff on top. Down here is inks, glues. Oh, there they are. I was wondering where I put those. Just put one on a shelf over there. Dies that I'm giving away. Strips of lace and fabrics. This is small strips of fabric, more lace, and then in here is altered paper clips. This top shelf is full of stickers. And if I can get one that's open, these little books That little back thing back there's full of those little tiny books like this. So, figure something out to do with those. Haven't decided yet. I'll move my heater down here. Oh, this one's all fabric. Fabric, fabric, fabric. Keep in mind, I got fabric across the hall still. This is all embroidery floss for binding books. Wax thread, hemp cord, twine, all for binding signatures. This has 2 levels. This top box is patterns and templates. This is extra diamond dots, which I have a ton of, that are just like this. I mean, like, yeah. And then, look at all that washi tape. And we come over to the last drawer here, my snack drawer. And this is where I keep all my paper bags. So over here you see the napkins. There's time cards in there. The index cards. These are little tabbed things. So, yeah. That is it. Make one last pass around. Join my 2 videos together since I accidentally hit the stop button on the first go round. There she is. And look, I have a floor. Woot, 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 woot. I have a floor. Oops, my fabric fell. There. Construction vellum, or architecture vellum, or something. I forget what they called it. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and there she is. Bye.